Tex, just to get us underway in a bit of a chat here, do you follow the stock market at all, or the trading and interest there? And, you know, of course, it's all the talk. Everybody talks about nothing else these days. Yes, right. Look, I'll move on to the CD. This might wake you up. Cruelty's new CD is out. Yes, you love it.
I love chicken stock, mainly.
Chicken stock,
I
yes.
prefer it to the beef stock.
And how's you're in mid-tour promoting this? How's it going over? And are the people demanding tracks off this?
We're in the business end of the
tour.
The tour.
Yes.
They're like usually a sporting term.
Yeah, beautifully done. Yeah. And look, are they screaming out for tracks like Cocaine, Slow Down, It Won't Last, or do they want you to do the old stuff?
They accept anything we give them, and they lap it up, and they chew it around.
There you go.
And
now, look.
There was no call for that,
no.
Really. There's no.
Honestly, you don't have to do much for our audience.
Indeed, they can just fall asleep. Very much like our audience.
That's right. Now look, sometimes you have to put up with rubbish like this, and I declare this rubbish. This article here. When I got this, I thought, you bloody beauty, it'll be a terrific read about Tex and what he's up to, and a hard-rocking dude at the coalface of contemporary music and action, and all I get is get trite and dribble about how you're eating coffee and having a pasta of Pellegrinis and then going to the movies and all stuff, and you tell me there's not a word of truth in it.
Well, there's a skerrick of truth. Yeah. There's a skerrick of truth. Yeah. And that's all the media need, really.
True. Look at this show.
Tex, speaking of the media, the ARIA Awards...
It rhymes with greedier.
Greedier, yeah.
The media.
True.
We loved the ARIAs last week. We had a great time. We went to the party afterwards. Do you get off on the ARIAs? And I'll just leave that hang there for a moment. I know you do. The other thing is, I've always felt that the king and queen of pop was a great thing.
Johnny Farnham and
Johnny
Marsha
Farnham,
Hines.
Marsha Hines.
Yeah.
I think Dave Graney self-proclaimed himself.
Marsha was there, I saw her.
Yeah, Marsha's great. She loves a party.
Lovely lady.
Would you like to see king and queen of pop back at the ARIAs as an official award?
I think the whole music industry should be turned into a monarchy.
Yes.
Like we can have dukes and lords and knights and princesses and...
Princess of pop, princess of pop. I think that's a tremendous idea.
A selection of knights.
Now,
that battle out together. I see myself as a knight of rock.
A knight of rock, yeah. How would you get appointed, though? Would you have to have, what, two, say, records out or CDs out, and then you become a knight?
No, you just have to battle against another knight.
Right.
But I could go into battle with Dave Gleeson or something like from the Screaming Jets.
Screaming Jets, yeah.
Lob his head off.
Yes.
And cheers.
Yes.
You're making
up. Queen, I'd present his head to the Queen of Pop.
Yep.
Yes.
On a platter.
Now, just...
not that I've... No, sorry, Dave, I didn't mean anything.
Yeah, he's a lovely
buy that.
too.
Now, you've spent a bit of time with the farm up in the North Coast. Do you spend much time with your soil? See, I love soils. Do you get out into the soil much? Do you get your hands?
Absolutely.
Do you get a bit of dirt under the fingernails?
Absolutely.
What sort of soils do you like? Do you like your fecund, your rich chernisms, your red chernisms, your black chernisms? What do you like?
We've got a volcanic
A basalt base.
Yes.
You've got very rich soils.
But the problem with our area is it's been mismanaged by banana plantations.
Abused.
A lot of poison.
Yeah.
A lot of silly English. A lot of British ideas.
Will there be a lot of potassium in the soil then?
Just
rubbish.
Just rubbish.
Yeah.
That's not belonging there.
Okay.
And basically, we're into reconditioning the soil
through permaculture.
Well, permaculture is basically lazy farming.
Yes.
You sort of throw the seeds over your shoulder and see what happens.
Survival of the fittest.
Now,
indeed, let it work itself out.
That's exactly right.
Why aren't those ideas caught on these songs? You know, really strong ideas about, I dig the dirt, man.
Yes, Bill Mollison, he drives me crazy.
That's right.
That sort of stuff.
Banana farmers, I hate them. Yeah. You know, that sort of stuff. Really wild, cutting edge, you know.
We're working towards that.
Yes.
Well, we look forward to that.
We're working towards that. That'll be on the next album.
And people watching in rural and regional Australia, where are you headed over the business end of the tour?
We're going up to visit, what's his name? The Gladiator?
Oh, yeah, Russell Crowe.
Russ Crowe.
Yes,
we're going to go to Coffs Harbour.
Will the 30-foot bit of string open for you up there?
Sorry?
You know, the Russell Crowe band, the 30-foot bit of string or whatever it's called. You know, is that like they're open up there?
30-odd feet of grunts.
Grunts. Yeah.
I don't know. We just like the idea of Coffs Harbour. You know, that sort of idiot redneck sort of vibe, and then and the millionaire Hollywood sort of vibe all mingling together. You know, we like that.
Sounds great.
Well, look, when you're in cops...
All the money rolling in down from the mountains.
Is that how it works there? Now, when you're up there, you might like to front the band wearing this around the waist.
Is that it?
It's the belt buckle.
The belt buckle bit.
The belt buckle bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe if Roy passes it over to you, and you look down this camera here for the happy snap for the idiot board, and I get the audience to wish Tex all the best, and can you thank Tex